host Ron Bell, aka the Purple Dog, and I am ready to get Dexter with it and chop right into this pro debut hobby. So yeah, we drafted the pro teams, and then I discovered like the fifth time ripping this. On the back, you will find where it says drafted by on most of the base. There will be some cards I don't know, possibly on inserts and whatnot, but it should be easier and more fun to call, and just a better break in general of this product. What is up, Brooks? What is up, Angie? What's up, Rebs? Thank you all for jumping on into the talkie talk. Let's see, I got this little light here. Let's add a little more light to the break. Hey, that's not too shabby. There we go. Anyway, guys, without further ado let me grab my sheet actually real quick. I lied about further to do. Everybody pretty much got PC'd up there in the trade, it looks like. Just want to kind of make sure I'm not calling it like a total moron. I mean, you guys know I like to do kind of like a soft moronic, sort of my style. What's up, Jay Repco? Good luck to you too, sir. Let's crack right into this hobby, shall we? X marks the spot. Let me get this trash can over here. Look at that, baby. Pretty little maids all in a row. Okay. We've got some ripping to do, folks. Rippy long stocking. Let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Is that right? Let me count that one more time. I'm going to do two separate handfuls because I think I had, let's say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 20. Oh, okay. I thought it was 25th the last time. There is 24. Not that would have been better if anybody's ever been short. I don't think I have. I don't think so. What's up, Dennis? What's up, Coop? Everybody coming in and chatting. I love it, dude. Anyway, we have to unlock fate and unlock luck by shuffling this 3 times. Can I handle all that? 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then we'll just make a couple even piles, even Stevens, and we're going to start cracking right in. I hope this is as easy as I thought it would be. There we go. Look at that. Dylan Cruz going to the Senators. And then if you guys look back here, drafted Nationals. Can you see that? So there you go. It's as easy as that. Dylan Cruz, Nationals. Jet Williams, you guys. And then look at that. Mets. Chase Davis for the Cardinals. Ralphie Velasquez for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And check out the Ty Pete Chrome. Ty Pete Modesto Nuts. Except we didn't do it by the minor league team like we did last time, guys. This will go to the Mariners. Easy as that. And then we've got Spencer Nivens of the Kansas City Royals, Gabriel Rincones Jr. of the Phillies, and Kemp Alderman of the Marlins. Easy peasy. Yep, Cruz right off the bat, guys. We got the guy on the box right in the first pack. What's up, Niakila? Thanks for stopping by. Brock Wilken of the Shuckers. That's going to the Brew Crew. Luis Guanipa. That's going to the Braves. Matt Shaw of the Smokies. That's going to the Chicago Cubs. Elijah Green of the Nationals. Guess what? That's going to the Nationals. You guessed it. And then we've got Dylan Cruz. Look at that, you guys. Dylan Cruz again. Stacking up the Cruz. We've got Jake Bloss, drafted by the Astros. Jake Bennett, drafted by the Nationals, and Nathan Hickey of the G-Dawgs, drafted by the Red Sox. So some cool cards, some cool stuff here, guys. A lot more fun to call when you know where the drafted by is on the back, no? Now you guys know if it's your card right out of the gate without having to memorize all of the National League. So going to the Astros is Chase Jaworski. Hurston Waldrop of the Stripers, drafted by the Braves. Dylan Head, Padres. Kendall George, Dodgers. And Carlos, I thought that was Ellie De La Cruz for a second. But this is one of these exclusive to these hobbies chrome inserts. And this is the Reading Fightins. So this is going to the Phillies. Fightin' Phils. I butchered that name. Fightin' Phils get the chrome. Congratulations. Connor Burns of the Tortugas, drafted by the Cincinnati Reds. Henry Bolte going to the Oakland A's. And Sean Sullivan going to the Colorado Rockies. Hey, sweetie. The Hot Rods, Brock Jones going to the Rays. Glider Figueroa of the Wood Ducks going to the owner of the Texas Rangers. Jondre Vargas going to the Dodgers. Aiden Miller going from the Threshers going to the Phillies. Phillies are stacking. Here we go. We got the Wood Ducks now have a chrome insert. These are good-looking cards, folks. That's going to the owner of the Texas Rangers. They're starting to stack. Mikey Romero of the Red Sox. Joe Whitman going to the Giants, and Braylon Tavera going to the Baltimore Orioles. Blade Tidwell going to the Mets. We've got Jackson Wiggins going to the Cubs. Cam Fisher going to the Astros. Bryce Eldridge going to the Giants. Yordani De Los Santos of the Marauders, who was drafted by the Pirates. Lucas Gordon, who was drafted by the White Sox, going up to Mo. Roderick Arias of the Tarpons, who is a minor league team for the New York Yankees. And then Saban Sabalos of the Green Jackets, drafted by the Atlanta Braves. They've got a decent stack going too, I must say. So good stuff, you guys. Those chromes are sweet. I'm loving them. You know I love a good chrome, especially a chrome SMLB in the tops. But yeah, in the regular top. But yeah, those are some good-looking cards, and we know we've got 4 autos yet to come. Plus, there's always going to be a few digits. Chase DeLauder of the Rubber Ducks going to the owner of the Guardians. Dario Laverde of the 66ers going to the owner of the Angels. Kenny Gomez going to the Astros. Mac Horvath of the Ironbirds going to the owner of the Orioles. Rock Reggio of the Tarpons going to the owner of the Yankees. Brandon Winokur going to the Twins. Jake DeLeo going to the Marlins. And Cam Collier going to the Cincinnati Reds. That's a good prospect there. I think it's the Reds. It should be, right? Yep, drafted by the Reds. Cam Collier. I don't know them all, you guys, so no offense to anybody I missed putting up on the hit board. Anything like that. Oh, Jackson Holiday came to the party. I should have warned you he was in here. So there you go. There's a Jackson Holiday with the Tides, obviously drafted by the Baltimore Orioles. Got a couple of the chasers out of the way. Hyu Lee of the Whitecaps going to the owner of the Phillies. Phillies have a nice stack going. Cole Young of the Aqua Sox going to the owner of the Mariners. Marion Boyd of the Threshers going to the owner of the Phillies. Keep on stacking in a free world, buddy. Joe Redfield, what do you look like on front? You are our first auto, my friends. The Dust Devils going to the owner of the California Angels. Or Los Angeles Angels, or whatever they may be at the time. The Tri-City Dust Devils, that's a sweet-looking auto. Joe Redfield, let's give the stats a check here. Well, he hasn't played much, but in 47 at-bats, hit 255, 8 ribbies, 2 stolen bases. You know, it's hard to tell in the minors. But anyway, to the owner of the Angels goes the Joe Redfield. Congratulations, my friends. See if we can't sleeve him up here real quick. There we go, folks. Moving along. Cutter Coffee of the Drive going to the Red Sox. Jackson Ferris of the Loons going to the Cubs. And Dayan Frias going to the Cleveland Guardians. Keep on stacking in a free world, guys. Lovely cards. We're getting a lot of the great players. Parker Messick of the Captains, you guys. He's going to the owner of the Guardians. Guardians, I'm hearing that a lot. Aiden Sanchez, Cubs. Rainer Arias for the Giants. Jacob Gonzalez for the White Sox. And another one of these sweet-looking chrome little ditties. Loving these cards. This one is Moises Ballesteros. Is going to the owner of the Cubs. Currently playing for the Tennessee Smokies. It's a cool card there. And to the A's goes Nathan Detmer. Hot Rods Hunter Haas will go to the owner of the Devil Rays. And then Ivan Melendez of the Sod Poodles, I believe, will go to the Dodgers. Oh, no, Diamondbacks. My bad. To the Diamondbacks he goes. I love the name Smokies. And if you go to my merchandise store, you guys can buy one of my, I've got 2 or 3 new Frog Smoke shirts for sale. Frog Smoke is my new line. Nazan Zanatello, what a cool name, going to the owner of the Red Sox. Max Anderson of the Flying Tigers going to the regular Tigers. We got some cool coming up. Hunter Barco of the Bradenton Marauders going to the owner of the Pirates. And then we've got Felnin Celestin for the Mariners going to the ACL Mariners going to the Mariners. There you go, Brandon, little PC party. And then look at this, guys. We have an X-Fractor, I believe this is. It's either an X-Fractor or a checker. Iron Pig's checkered. No digits. But what a beaut. Iron Pigs going to the owner of the Phillies, who already have quite the stack, as a matter of fact. Nice. I believe it's either an X-Fractor or a checkered. Could go both ways. Daniel Cueva of the Wood Ducks will go to the Rangers. Jay Bashirs of the Storm will go to the owner of the Padres, and Jake Cunningham of the Shorebirds will go to the owner of the Baltimore Orioles. Smokies if you got them, Brooks. Cade Horton of the Smokies. There you go again, Brooks. Of course, the Smokies we said was the Cubs, correct? Wyatt Langford party. Here we go. Wyatt Langford of the Express, of course, was drafted by the Texas Rangers. So there's your Wyatt Langford, CJ. This break just keeps getting better and better. Leonardo Bernal going to the Cardinals. To the Reds goes Hunter Holland. And what do we have here, guys? It smells like an auto. It's Cutter Coffee of the Red Sox. It's a good-looking auto. Easy to duplicate, but it's nice and clean and centered. Decent-looking card. Cutter Coffee is the auto number 2. Still one more auto to go. Again, that's Cutter Coffee. Again, that's Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox, please come to guest services and pick up your Cutter Coffee autograph. Go. We're dancing, folks. Joe Vitrano of the Quakes. That goes to the owner of the Dodgers. Mahi Ahuna, just like the big old fish, guys, going to the Giants. And Robbie Snelling of the Missions going to the San Diego Padres. I don't go to enough minor league games, and that is something I'm going to fix next year. Timber Rattlers, Luis Laura going to the Brewers. Samuel Basallo of the Bay Sox going to the Orioles. That's why we just look and just, anyway. George Lombard Jr. of the Tarpons going to the Yankees. Seawolves Jace June, nice one, going to the Tigers. And check out the Spencer Jones from the Somerset. Got a little insert action. That's the first one we've seen of its kind tonight. Let's throw it up on the hit board. Judd Fabian of the Bay Sox. That's going to the Orioles, guys. Judd Fabian. Arjun Nimala for the Blue Jays. And then Jesus Baez going to the Mets. Axel Sanchez, Aqua Sox, going to the Seattle Mariners. Enrique Bradfield Jr. of the Ironbirds. That goes to the Orioles. They are stacking, baby. Sebastian Walcott going to the Rangers. Rhett Lauder of the Dragons going to the Cincinnati Reds. And check out the Chrome on Brad. Ironbirds, Chrome. Get a Mac Horvath Chrome going. Why not? And with that, we'll take down the hit board. I'm going to resupply real quick, though, too, and move some trash out of my way real quick. Take 15 seconds, gang. Have a little sip of water as we prepare for the final stretch of cards. All right, to the Cardinals goes Zach Levinson. The Columbia Fireflies, Carson Roccaforte, will be going to the Kansas City Royals. Dalton Rushing, Great Lakes Loons, will go to the owner of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Don't throw any of these cards away, folks. Love these pre-rookie minor league cards. Oh, yeah, I got to take down the hit board, though, don't I? Let's do that real quick. Carefully, right? After all, they are hits. Well, most of them. Some of them are just cool cards. Let's see how we did in that first run. Mac Horvath on the Chrome. This X-Fractor or Checkered, I don't know what you want to call it, Griff McGarry. Cutter Coffee Auto. Holiday. Wyatt Langford came to the party. The Joe Redfield Auto. Dylan Cruz, a couple of them. Cam Collier. I think we did okay. I'm calling it okay, you guys. I'm calling it. Let's move on. More to do. More to get. 2 more autos in the mix. Tommy Troy of the Hops. I love that name. I love their unis, too. That's awesome. That's going to the D-backs. You have to find out where they're at. Walker Jenkins of the Muscles. That's going to the Twins. Ryan Clifford of the Cyclones going to the Astros. Jose De Paula going to the Dodgers. And what do we have here, folks? Oh, my gosh. We ran the gauntlet on Dylan Cruz. And numbered cards, which I thought I remembered being a plenty in these hobbies, have not been. But finally, this Dylan Cruz is, in fact, a numbered one. We appear to have a sky blue Dylan Cruz Topps Chrome, numbered 1 of 150. So congratulations. because if you had the Nationals, well, you had a good night. You had a Dylan Cruz type of night. There you go. Diane Jorge of the Grizzlies. That's going to the Rockies. Andrew Pinckney. That's it. Pinckney going to the Nationals. And Drew Gilbert, my friends, heading to the Houston Astros. Okay, Albert Rios of the 66ers. That's Angels. Ty Pete going to the Mariners. Johnny Farmello going to the Mariners. Mariners back-to-back. Antony Peguero, Florida Rising Stars, going to the Florida Marlins. So that's the first one of those we've gotten in the hobby. Let's throw that up there on the board for all to see. And then we've got another Topps Chrome. This one's going to the Mets. It's Colin Houck. Colin Houck. There you go. These are sweet-looking little ditties, these Chrome. They did a good job, too. They've been paying a little more attention lately, folks have been, I do believe. Austin Charles, Columbia Fireflies. That's the Royals. Devin Saltaban to the Phillies. And 1 second. I'm going to move your stack to a secured location. I can just see myself knocking that over there. Move it over here to this hits section right there. There we go. Kiefer Lord going to the Orioles. We're getting there, folks. We're going to break it on down to a single pile now for the final run. Oh, really? Well, you can always wheel and deal Brooks, you know. Emmanuel Torrero of the Marauders. That's going to the Pirates, the Pirates. Cole Carrig to the Rockies. Jonah Cox to the A's. There you go, guys. Smokies, another Moises. Roman Anthony going to the Red Sox. Jordan Beck of the Yard Goats. That's another classic going to the Rockies. Rockies did well tonight. Jacob Melton of the Hooks going to the Astros, who did very well tonight. And, of course, Termar Johnson. There we go. Throw a Termar up there going to the owner of the Pittsburgh Pirates. To the Yankees, the Brandon Maya. Noble Meyer to the Marlins. Drew Jones of the Rawhide will go to the Diamondbacks. There you go. Nice Drew Jones. Brett Gardner from the Thunder in the throwback, and I don't know who that is. Scranton, Charles, I don't know. Yeah, so one of you has this card. Anybody know who that belongs to? That's one of those one-offs that we'll have to find out. Just know that I will find out, and it will go to the right person, but I can't call it right now. Cole Carrig of the Grizzlies in another fine-looking chrome piece. Of course, he was drafted by the Colorado Rockies, who really cleaned up tonight. Just draftaholics. Tucker Toman going to the Blue Jays. Ignacio Alvarez, that's going to the Braves. And Michael Carrasco, that's going to the Chicago Cubs. Oh, the Gardners, Yankees, nice. That's a sick card. It's like 87 tops. That's pretty cool, man. I think we got one of those in the last hobby, too, but just one. Braden Taylor, River Dogs, Rays. Rays have a stack, you guys. Spencer Jones of the Patriots. That's going to the Yankees. Anthony Peguero, Marlins. Drew Hackenberg of the Braves. And we've got a 1 of 299, folks, and I think it's an auto. And it's a purple. Oh, color me cray-cray, bro. I would have loved this. A purple numbered auto of the Lugnuts. Colby Thomas. Great-looking SIG. Purple parallel party, and it is a 1 of 299, as you can see there on the back. So good stuff. Couple of our special cards were numbered or parallels. Pump it up a little bit, huh? Couple good hold-on-tos. Cade Denton of the Grizzlies, that's going to the Rockies, man. They have a huge stack. Diego Mosquero going to the Mets, and to the Cardinals, Travis Honeyman. Can't say it was a bad box, folks. Blake Mitchell of the Kansas City Royals. Jun Seok Shim for the Pirates. Brandon Barriera for the Blue Jays again. Jun Seok Shim for the Pirates. This time it's the Florida postcard greeting insert. So hooking it up there for the Pirates in the final run. To the Marauders goes the spoils. Hunter Barco. This will go to the Pirates. Pirates just decided to take over the bottom half of the hobby box. Well, pirate party, people. Jacob Mizoriowski of the Shuckers, that's going to the Brew Crew. Trey Morgan of the River Dogs, of course, that's the Rays. And Mike Boeve of the Rattlers, folks, that's going to be the Brew Crew as well. Brew Crew repping up. Representis. Mi amigo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Carlos De La Cruz, you can build the rainbow, guys. Of course, he goes to the Phillies. Joe Redfield to the front office. Dust Devils, you could got a rainbow going to him, too. We've got a parallel and a base. Dylan Beavers of the Bay Sox going to the Orioles. We've got Road to the Show, Aiden Miller. Citizens of the Park, people. And then I spy with my little eye a numbered card. Looks like all the numbered cards I was expecting just got put to the bottom of the pile in the shuffle. But they are now since showing up. Here is one of them, another third, I believe. So 1 of 99. It's Dayan Frias. And it's a 1 of 99 green. And that's a beaut. Look at that thing. Don't put that near anything flammable. It will ignite. Well, I don't know. I can't back that up. But you don't want to find out the hard way, you guys. That's what I learned. Don't play with fire. You'll get burned. These parallels in here are sick. They are like bright. I mean, like they blind you, man. Straight up. Straight up now, tell me. We got a Skeens in the last one, didn't we? CJ Kate, not an auto or anything. Hillcats, that's going to Guardians. To the Mets, AJ Ewing, and to the Giants, Cole Foster. Pretty sure we got at least a Skeens base in the last batch. We've been doing very well in the last number of breaks, actually. To Caden Dana, Dust Devils, Angels. Jack Hurley of the Hops, that's going to be Diamondbacks. Nolan McLean to the Mets. Jacob Wilson of the Oakland A's. And look, right on cue. Thank you, Rebel. Not only is it Paul Skeens, it's a Heroes of the Diamond insert rookie. So that's just freaking even twice as good, isn't it? Tis it not? Tis it not be that which it is? Paul Skeens, welcome to the party, pal. Well, with that, we're going to take down the hit board again. I think we just got inundated with hits. A hit party. Have we gotten all 4 autos already now? We still got one in the tank. I think we might still have one in the tank. We are killing this hobby box. This is what you call a hot hobby, yo. Warming Bernabelle coming to the party. Yard Goats, guys. Yard Goats, Rockies. Man, Rockies have a lot. Bryson Motts for the Cardinals. Luis Perales of the Drive. That's going to the Red Sox. 4 packs left, and it has been a hit parade. Well, it's kind of what you sign up for with these. Welbin Francisco going to the Guardians. To the Rays goes Adrian Santana. Colt Emerson of the Modesto Nuts going to the Mariners. Emmanuel Bonilla going to the Blue Jays. And why not a Jackson Holiday Chrome? Going to the owner of the Orioles, of course. What a slick little ditty we have here, folks. If you had O's, you got hooked up tonight. Got the holiday rainbow going. Carlos Jorge of the Dragons going to the Reds, folks. Homer Bush Jr. of the Missions, that goes to the Padres. And Colton Ledbetter of the River Dogs goes to the Tampa Bay Rays. Can't go wrong with the Hobby of Pro debut. That's my official assessment. Felton Celestin to the Mariners. To the Missions, Ethan Salas. That goes to the Padres. And Paul Skeens. Why not the base Paul Skeens pre-rookie card? Look, if you're Rebel and you're in the mood to summon Paul Skeens, you're not just going to summon one Paul Skeens. You know, you're going to summon the base and an insert or two, you know? Rebel's a good guy. He doesn't just do single summons. He does at least double. I think it's doubles only, right, Rebs? At least two. To the Astros goes Camilo Diaz. To the Twins, Ariel Castro. To the Lugnuts, Colby Thomas. Of course, that's the A's. Garrett Forrester of the Marauders. That's the Pirates. And Justin Crawford. Look, guys, Jersey Shore Blue Claws. Justin Crawford. Phillies have a nice stack tonight, Kevin, as well. Couple packs left. You guys have destroyed it. Nice little accentuation on the final third hit board. Kind of accentuates the night, even though, you know. Dominic Keegan of the Hot Rods going to the Rays. Of the Iron Pigs, Griff McGrary. He's going to the Phillies. Noah Schultz. Cannonballers. Dope. White Sox going up to Mo. And check out the 87 again. Nice, dude. Eric Chavez this time. Going to the owner of the Oakland A's. That is a cool looking card. You guys got some cool stuff. Totally jelly. Ooh, Brew Crew gets a little chrome loving going on. Eric Batanti. There we go, Brew Crew. There we go, Jesky. Of the Nuts, Brock Rodden, you guys. That is the Mariners. They have a great stack tonight, Mariners. Seth Keenan, Cannonballers. White Sox. Garrett Bowman, Augusta Green Jackets. He belongs to the Braves. Final pack, but what a hobby it has been, you guys. Thanks again, everybody, for their claims this month. Thank you for your friendship and your business, and I'm glad you guys just are killing it. The first 2 weeks have been great. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. Marco Vargas, Mets. Engel Genoa for the Hillcats. Christian Campbell for the Drive. That's going to the Red Sox. And we have a 1 of 199, and that is our final auto. Oh, boom. That is sick. Brandon, who was so giving in the trade room tonight and let everybody get their PC teams that he had, has a huge stack of cards for the Mariners who he PCs. And now another Colt Emerson parallel, right? And now an auto. Looks like the white sparkle. It's a 1 of 199. And my point was nobody deserves it better than Brandon tonight, hooking everybody up. Just a good dude overall anyway. Great customer. And there you go, Brandon. What a great break, all spread out. Oh, another digits. 1 of 150, you guys. This is going to the Colorado Rockies. Cole Carrig. Look at that. Sky blue parallel. 1 of 150. Right at the end. I can't wait to show the photo of the hits of this break. It's going to be lit up like a Christmas tree. Good stuff. Cole Carrig, you guys, let's go into the owner of the Rockies. Did I say that? Here we go, guys. Christopher Torrin Rawhide, that goes to the Diamondbacks. Cade Kuehler goes to the owner of the Braves. Braves have a large card count tonight, Angie. And the Sod Poodles, Davison De Los Santos, goes to the owner of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Again, you guys, if you need to know, that's where it says signed or drafted by on the back of the card. If you want to rip some pro debut or if you want to do a break, that's how you call it out. Thank you guys so much. You did so well. I'm going to take a photograph of all the hits so you guys can take one more sniff of them in the group chat before we go to bed. And then tomorrow, as you guys know, I wanted you all in the same shipping cycle, and now you are. Some of you had to wait a little while, but I made sure no one had to wait a full week. So shipping just kind of was screwy up to this point. But now everybody gets a package tomorrow that's in Blues Busters, and then 2 weeks from tomorrow, you'll get the final one. So I just wanted to make it so it worked out that way. That'll have all the extras and everything else in there, you guys. I appreciate you. Have a great night. Hope we busted up your Monday blues. And drive it home. Sleep well, you guys. We'll see you at the next.